financial crisis of 2007 severely strained the American economy. As the economy deteriorated, the unemployment rate skyrocketed, wiping out more than 8 million jobs nationwide. In Chicago, the adjusted unemployment rate is currently 8.8%.
This map depicts the deterioration of the American economy as created by labor writer Latoya Ikejue. The darkest color represents 10% or more, and the lightest color represents 1.9% or less. Towards the middle of 2010, almost the entire nation had an unemployment rate over 10%.
The trend of an increasing unemployment rate posed the question of how much the government is involved with breaking this trend. The drive to find an answer led to a visit with the communications manager of the Illinois Department of Employment Security.
The Great Recession. That's to be expected. It might not be wanted, but it is to be expected. And since that time, service demands still continue to be at historic levels, but they're going down. The demands for service are going down.
This isn't the only source of indication that the job market is getting better. The media makes sure to report what the people want to hear. The numbers are going down.
Is live tonight.
The bad news is getting better.
The unemployment rate
today were better than expected.
216,000 jobs.
216,000 new jobs.
230,000 private sector jobs.
In these tough economic times,
The Labor Department.
and yes, the jobs picture is looking up.
The mainstream media reports the unemployment rate drop as good news, and indicative of an economy on its way to recovery, instead of what it really is. People are not being considered as actively looking for a job.
And helping people find work is to put them in a position to succeed. The individual, though, has to be responsible for that success. And
going down to the unemployment office was never easy. You'd have to stand in long lines and, fill out forms and then make phone calls, and then your paperwork would get messed up and you'd have to go down again because if you'd call, there was nobody to really talk to or leave a voicemail. The voicemail box was always filled. I was on unemployment for 99 weeks, which is the full extent of what you can get.
After 99 weeks, if one still does not have a job, they are restricted from applying for more benefits, keeping them out of the system. If people aren't participating, the numbers decline.
The thing that really was troublesome to me is every time I'd watch the news, there'd be reports that the unemployment numbers were going down. Like instead of 9.6, it was 9.4, and that would actually make me angry because all it was people were on unemployment so long that their benefits would run out, and the numbers start dropping because I'm not included anymore.
Karen is not the only one struggling to find a job. While Chicagoans are being told more jobs are becoming available, the voices of the government and media are not matching the voices of the people out of work.
They keep changing the benefit amount. Now they're telling me something about 60-something bucks a week, and it makes absolutely no sense. I keep checking my card, no dollars on there, so I'm running back and forth. I was actually in here yesterday because I had the appeal on Tuesday, which I've been waiting 6 months to do. First I was denied for a reason that made absolutely no sense. Then I won the appeal, no money on the card. I came here yesterday, they told me, oh, well, since you were denied 2 years ago, nobody pushed the magic button to get these funds approved for. So she did that. Called this morning, no money. Came back in here, they told me wait 2 to 3 business days. And my amount will still be about 60 bucks a week that I gotta live on, and my family, not to mention. But you gotta, you gotta get what you can.
Eddie is representative of the many unemployed people that find the process of becoming employed a huge challenge. Going out and following the instructions of higher authority is simply not enough to reach the economic recovery that economists have predicted. The media and government get their information from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. But when people are being dropped out of the system and with the ability to skew data, what is presented to the public doesn't mirror reality.
There are two main ways to make the unemployment rate look better than what it is. 1. Select the geographic areas that have the lowest rate of unemployment as a sample to come up with a lower number of unemployed people. Or 2. lower the number representing the total of the civilian labor force, so when dividing this number by the number of unemployed,
in this graph, the red line represents the official rate as given by the government. The gray line represents the rate that has been broadcasted throughout the years. The blue line shows the actual unemployment rate without any data skewing, taking into account everyone in the system, including even those not actively looking for work.
Economists show that in order to return to the normal unemployment rate within 4 or 5 years, the private sector is going to have to hire a minimum of 335,000 people a month. This means about 125,000 additional jobs need to be added each month just to factor in an increasing population.
The truth is this: economic recovery is far from sight. Despite what the president or an anchor on the news may be saying, thousands of people continue to battle the hardships of being hired anywhere. False hope for these people is created by the claimed skewed official and broadcasted statistical data. The unemployment rate depends on participation, and with so many people giving up looking for a job, it is no wonder why the numbers appear to have gone down, although they really have not.
In the news, they're talking about how unemployment numbers are down. This morning they're saying it's 8.8. I don't believe it.
Well, let me tell you something. All that glitters ain't gold. It's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for. Let me tell you something.